Hey everybody, what we're going to be doing today is a pH test on the following bottled waters and soda and Gatorade that you see here. pH test is basically just testing the acidity level in the fluid that you're drinking. For those of you that don't know, pH is important for the body, obviously, for many different reasons, but I've got a pH chart here which shows pretty much where you want to be. 7.0 is considered neutral. 7.2 to 7.8 is where your body functions best. Anything above 7.2 to 7.8, which is a light blue, a dark blue, and a purple, is definitely beneficial to the body. Anything red, orange, light green is acidic, which is where you want to make sure you stay away from. So we're going to go ahead and, like I said, test the following that we've got here. What we're also going to do is we're going to test some tap water from my sink in the city of Irvine, California, and we're also going to be testing which is known as the Volaqua water system, which has a lot of different benefits to it. This is not a specific test for Volaqua or for Aquafina Essential or anything like that. What I wanted to do was focus on this company here. This is 138 Water. They're a new company. I believe they're based out in Los Angeles, California. I sent in a couple of inquiries to get some more information about their water, such as how it's sourced, what the pH level is, and I got no responses back. So to me, that kind of throws up a red flag. So I figured the best way to find out would be to test it myself. So I drove to Los Angeles, North Hollywood, Circus Liquor, which is where they sell this at. I even had a chance to chat with one of the convenience store clerks there and asked him if this water is even moving, if he's selling any, and he said no, they're not. But that could be his opinion, so what we're going to do is just test it today. What they're doing is they're taking the sex cells approach and getting, I don't know if you want to call them models, but decent looking women in bathing suits and bikinis and some celebrity endorsement, trying to get this water promoted. So we'll see if it's as good as they think it is. Like I said, we're also going to put it up against Essential, which I got from Trader Joe's, Aquafina, which you can get from any grocery store, liquor store. Same thing with Arrowhead, Smart Water, Fiji, Clear Gatorade, and 7-Up, which is people drink Gatorade because they think it's got electrolytes and it's got vitamins and all that good stuff for you, and it's supposed to be drank after you work out or you sweat or you play ball or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Also, what I want to do here is I want to show you that these bottles are closed, so it's not like I went and I opened them and put some other stuff in there. As you can see, they're all closed. This is exactly what you get from the grocery store. None of them have been tampered with, so I don't want anybody to think, oh, he poured tap water into it and closed it back up. As you can see, they are closed. Nothing. So there's no hoax here. So if I get any surprises, you're going to be surprised along with me. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to go ahead and open this. What I also want to show you here too is I've got a bottle of pH drops. You'll see here that you're supposed to only put about 2 drops worth for testing purposes. So we're going to go ahead and pour a couple of them inside there. You'll see the first line says do not drink refrigerant and water used for pH test. Obviously this is pretty bad stuff for you. So you can see the pH bottle is also closed, type 2. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started, and we'll see what we got here. So just bear with me for a couple seconds as I get this thing set up, and we'll go ahead and move forward. So what I'm doing here is I'm just opening up the pH straps here, and the first thing I want to do is I'm going to open the 138 water. As you'll be able to hear, it's open. So I'm just pouring a little bit of it. These are just plastic glasses that I got from Target. There was no liquid in them at all, so there's nothing else being added to the water too. So this is we're going ahead with the Essential, which is supposed to be at 9.5 pH, which is actually pretty high considering it's a bottled water. Moving here with the Aquafina, as you can hear, sounds like it's got a little bit of carbonation in it, so That's not good. There's the Aquafina there. It's in the third glass. I've got Arrowhead water, which is a spring water, which by law is actually not supposed to be touched by anything. That's what I've heard. So they're not supposed to put any ingredients in it. I've got Smart water here, which is the next one. Putting that one in. And we're going with Fiji, which my own personal opinion is, you know, if you're going to drink any water that's bottled, you definitely want to go with Fiji. Artesian water. I've got clear Gatorade here. It's probably as clear as you're going to get. It does have a little bit of a yellowish kind of tint to it. And we've got good old 7-Up, which is probably the cause for 95% of the diabetes cases here in the United States. So definitely want to stay away from that. As I said, I'm going to go ahead and take the camera now. And remember, this is the pH chart before we drop the pH fluid into it. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, anything orange, red, you definitely want to stay away from. Dark green is good, and anything above that is definitely good for you too. So, got the pH drops, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to test this 138 water here, and I'm going to go ahead and pour just a couple of drops into it, and move it around. And just kind of what I suspected. It's orange, 4.0. That's awesome. I'm putting that into models and celebrities. Great. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move forward here with the essential, which is 9.5. And as you see here on the chart, if it's 9.5, it's probably going to be a dark blue, so we'll take a look and see if that's the case. And looks like it's purple, which is actually pretty impressive. Very good there. Aquafina is the next one up. And Aquafina is, well, you tell me. Red, 3.0. The next one is Arrowhead. And Arrowhead is green, so that's about, like I said, 7 point, maybe 7.3, 7.4, somewhere around there. Next is Smart water. Smart water is looks like it's about 6.5, maybe 7. Next up is Fiji. Which is a little bit darker than the one next to it. So maybe about 7.5, 7.6, dark green. Not too bad. Next up is Gatorade with the clear contents. And that is, what is that? 3. So remember, you're putting that in your body once you sweat out, you know, from working out or doing any kind of exercise. So you think that's actually hydrating you? Probably not. And the last one is 7-Up, clear contents, and that's red. Obviously, we know how bad soda is for you. And like I said, there's the pH chart to kind of put it there. So it's probably around 3, so you definitely want to stay away from that. So just to recap, 7-Up is probably around 3 with Gatorade close. Fiji about 7.6. Smart water maybe 7. Arrowhead, which is about 7.5. Aquafina, which is about maybe 3.5. Essential, which actually is not bad, it's 9.5, maybe 10, and 138 water, which is why I'm primarily doing this experiment. Looks like it's about 3, maybe. It's a little bit, yeah, it's kind of orange. So That's pretty much that. And what I also wanted to do was, you'll see here I'm reaching over and I've got just a clear glass. I'm going to go ahead and turn the faucet on for a second. Pour some tap water in. And we're going to go ahead and bring that back over. And the pH drops are going to go right in there. And look at that. City of Irvine has got 7.3. But you also remember too, there's different components of getting the water. There's probably other ingredients in there that make that water safe, but to drink. But I mean, is it really safe? And lastly, what I wanted to do was we've got the Velaqua system here, which has about 7 different benefits, including microclustering the water. So we're going to go ahead and pour a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and test this also. Got the pH drops. And there you go. Looks like it's about almost 10. Really dark blue, so 9.5. Different benefits of this also. It's got up to 300 to 400 negative ORP, which is anti-aging. Also microclusters of water too, so it means more oxygen in the bloodstream. In the cells. Purifies it. Purifies the water also. It's got a 2-step filtration system in there too. Adds minerals to it. It's got a lot of different benefits. So that's there you go. That's the presentation there. Like I said, we've got different drinking water, including Gatorade and some 7-Up there. So we wanted to just put this out there, and hopefully you guys will make a wise decision when you choose to put some water or whatever kind of fluid you want into your body to help hydrate yourself. So stay healthy, everybody.